Hi. So I am going to take these toothpicks and put one there, here, here, and here, like what I did when I was building up. Put them in each corner of the foam. Make sure your foam block is big enough to fit all the toothpicks in there, or else you can always change them out. It just might be harder if you don't notice at first. Remember to curve your toothpicks a little bit. You can't really curve them, but put them on an angle. So this third platform will really be a tall platform compared to the other ones. I take my piece of foam, pinch them together. Remember, if you want, you can take the piece of foam off, but it will be harder and harder because that foam is pinched with all the other ones. So you're gonna kind of have to get used to putting the foam pinched and then putting it on without taking it off the other toothpicks, because then you'll have to do them all over again. Or you can take the foam off and build them all up, and then you can put them on at the same time. But make sure you have all your toothpicks in the right spot and you don't leave one leg out. Make sure that your toothpicks are not chipped or anything, because there's a couple that randomly you get and they're a little bit chipped or the tip's off. So check your toothpick before you put them in. So if any of your legs pop out, try to fix them as soon as you notice. Don't leave them out, or else your whole tower will maybe fall apart. So if you always need more of this foam, just take a square, cut it. This is good, but you can always cut it in half like this if it's too thick. Those are perfect foam pieces. So then these are really close to each other, so the toothpicks might have to go in really far. You can always trim down your toothpicks too. I'm not going to, because then the points will be cut off. And you can't stick a toothpick in foam. It's harder without a point. Make sure the toothpick won't go out of the foam, because the foam is thin. Make sure you don't go like this and pull them apart. So we gotta check how many centimeters we're at, because our third platform is 18 long, 18 centimeters tall. So this is about 13 right now. So right now, I'm gonna not only put these two on, but I'm going to put one in here. You don't have to have your bases foam either. Just anything you can stick on. So now I won't need to build 4 up and pinch them together. Also, you might want to add one there if you can. You can try, but you don't have to be perfect. I'll try to put one in here, but I might not get it in. It's okay if you can't get both sides in. Just try to get one. Just check again that your pinch toothpicks are still in. So now your tower should look like this. Mine is a little bit slanted that way, but I don't want to change it right now or else it might fall. So now I don't need to put 4 in. I only need to put 1. So now it's getting, as you notice, it's getting smaller and smaller. It started out like this and then went like that. And soon it will be just a point. So now that I have these, I'm going to check one more time how tall this is. This is about 17, so I might need to push these down a little bit more in order for the next layer to fit in. So make sure these are in. And now this is about 15 centimeters. So I pushed it down a couple centimeters. So now make sure each one is the same as the other. Be sure to pause the video and check once in a while if your toothpicks are falling out. So then once you have these in, you're going to take a piece of foam, put it on here, take another piece of foam and put it on each one of the toothpicks points until all the points have a piece of foam on it. With these square ones, you can put it this way, this way, this way, this way, however you want to. I prefer going this way. So now I'm going to measure just to make sure. That's about 16 and a half. So I'll put that in and sort of, I won't curve it as much, but I'll put it closer to each other. So now, I might be able to go like that, but I'm going to measure first. This I will need to push down because it's about 20 right now. So I'll push these down, this and this down. So now this is 19. I'll push it down a little bit more. You can push it in the other pieces of foam. It might give it more sturdiness. I'm pushing it down in the other pieces of foam because it gives it more sturdiness. Now I will connect these toothpicks up here. I'll give you a little tour, move it around a little bit to show you what I have right now. Now I will connect these using foam. I'll put foam there, here, here, and there. But first, I'm going to quickly check it's right. So this, I'm about at 17. But now I need to push the toothpicks a little more up because my third platform is 18, not 17. Now it is at 18 exact. So now I can put the foam on. Make sure to try and pick out the little pieces of foam because the toothpicks aren't really going to need to go far. So the bigger pieces are for when the toothpicks need to move farther and farther. Toothpicks are pointy, so make sure not to poke yourself. These are connected, and now I will connect them here and here. You might need to push them in far to get them in the foam so the other parts of the tower don't fall down. I'll give you a quick little showing of my tower just so you can make sure that you're sort of like what I have. So I have this and this on the top. See how this is a square on the top now? So now the height needs to be 21. So I will check what it is. It is about, right now it is at about 19. You might have to push your ruler down because some rulers have this extra space here. So I'll push it down a little bit and I'm about 19. So I can stick about one more toothpick in. I'm just going to measure real quick. A toothpick is about 6.5 centimeters. So you might need to push these in a bit farther than the other ones, because we only need you to go about 2 centimeters in, and a toothpick is 6.5. So I'm going to push this down a little bit, and it's at 21.5. I'll push it down a little bit more. Now we'll measure again. 21 exact. It's okay if it's one or so over, but this time we're going to do these two together and these two together, just so we save some foam. So now that you have your toothpicks like this, you should look like this on the top. It might be hard to see, so After, I'm going to give you a long show and tell, is what I call it, of my tower. But afterwards, for decoration, you can spray paint it or add trees. I'm going to do spray paint and trees. I might show you the spray painting process, just so you know how to do it. I am cutting my foam. You don't have to cut foam if you have plenty, but you might need to cut more. Hopefully you still have a big slab of foam by you. I have this and a ton more. But right now all the foam that I have cannot fit on the screen, so I am going to try and do this. I will stick a piece of toothpick just through here for sturdiness, because this tower really needs to be sturdy in order for it to stay together, not fall down. So just check your tower, and then I'll give you my quick tour. This is a close-up tour of what I have. Notice on this side is empty, and then over here it has a bar. You do not have to put one here. Mine did not fit, but I can try to put one in. I'm not going to do it right now because it might fall.